You got that something that can't be seen. You got that one.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing this fall vampy glam warm makeup look for you guys. I am so pumped to share this makeup look with you guys. I love how it turned out, and this is a eye look that I've never really done before. It's a halo eye. I've never done a halo eye on my channel, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And this bold lip is everything. This bold lip is actually from Avon, and Avon is sponsoring this video today. I am working with them to show you guys their new Avon Mattitude liquid lipsticks. They come in 8 different shades. They are feather light, non-drying, and they never dry your lips out, which is great. We're going into fall time, everything's drying out, and we don't want our lips to be crusty. So if you guys are looking for a great long-wearing liquid lipstick, then you should definitely check out the Avon Mattitude liquid lipsticks. And as you can see, this color is amazing. So bold, bright, and it is very, very light. I don't feel like my lips are going to crack open. Thank you to Avon for sponsoring this video. And if you guys want to see how I achieved this halo eye, warm, smoky fall makeup look, then just keep on watching. And if you guys are new here, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and subscribe so you never miss a new upload. And don't forget to turn on that bell button so you always get notified every time I upload a new video. Now, enough chatting, let's jump right into the video. I am going to start off by moisturizing my face, and since I just started using retinol again, like seriously using retinol again to try to fade my hyperpigmentation, my skin is pretty dry. So I am going to go in with the Bliss Explosion. This is a really like thick, rich moisturizer, and my skin loves this stuff. Bliss products always surprise me. Now that my face is nice and moisturized, I'm gonna go in and prime. And the primer that I have been loving recently has been the Farsali Skin Tune Blur. I cannot stop using this stuff. Jackie Aina recommended this, and she was spot on because it's amazing. The only thing that I can say is that this dropper is not the best. Like, it doesn't get a lot of product in there. Oh. Right as I say that. And it just, you think that it's not gonna do anything, and then it just really, when you work it into the skin, it just really makes for a great base for our foundation. Now that my face is primed and moisturized, I am going to go in with the foundation. And the foundation that I've really been liking recently is the Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation, and I'm in the shade 350. Now the matte Fenty foundation, I could never find my shade, and I kind of, just to be completely honest, I gave up on trying to find my shade. But this foundation looks really good, and it doesn't have like, at least for me, I've only worn it a few times. I'm still kind of trying it out for you guys before I give you a full in-depth review. But for me, it doesn't really oxidize like the matte foundation did. I mean, the matte foundation, it would oxidize so bad. I would put it on, I would be like, oh my gosh, my face looks flawless, and then I would literally leave the house and look like an Oompa Loompa in an hour. And I cannot run that risk, so this, I haven't found it oxidizes quite as bad. Now for my dark spots, I've been loving this product. It's from Dermaflage, and it is, I'll have to find it for you, but it's in a little pot. They sent this to me a while ago, and I tried it, and then they were really small, and I lost them, and I rediscovered them again, and I've been using this every day. Actually, I just apply this to my dark spots and I go to work. Like, I don't usually wear like a full face, or I've been using a tinted moisturizer. I've really liked the Makeup Forever HD Ultra Perfecting Blurring Skin Tint. I actually have it right here, that's why I'm reading it. I've really been liking this tinted moisturizer recently. I rediscovered that as well. I reorganized all of my foundation and concealers, so I've been rediscovering new products. So if you guys want like a favorites video, let me know and I'd be happy to do that for you. But this is a very full coverage concealer, and as you can see, it just does a really great job of what it's supposed to do, which is cover up any imperfections. Now I'm going to be going in with concealer. I'm just going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Nothing new here, so I'm just going to speed through this part. All right, so now that my concealer is on, I am going to go in and set my under eyes, and I'm actually going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. I've been obsessed with this powder recently. It is so expensive, but it is so, I'd sell a kidney for this. Place it underneath my eye. And I am using the shade 2. I like using the shade 2 underneath my eyes and then the shade 3 all over my face. And now I'm going to be going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And this is a trick that I learned from Karen's channel, I Love Sarah E. And she placed like a foundation powder underneath the eyes, and then she went over top with a loose setting powder, and the under eye area on the, I think she was doing makeup on her friend, it just looked so amazing. And I tried it in the most recent picture on my Instagram. I don't know if it'll be recent when I upload this video, but I used that technique in that picture that I took, and it was like my under eye crevices did not exist. I mean, this technique photographs flawlessly. It was like I didn't have any under eye issues, and it looks like absolutely flawless in person. I'm going to be setting my whole face using the Makeup Forever. This is the Matte Velvet Skin. I've been loving this recently. I am in the shade Y425, and what I like to do is, you know, the concealer and foundation covered this spot pretty well, but I like to go in with this little sponge, and I like to take it and I like to pack it in the areas that I need extra coverage. Because we don't want to just pack stuff all over our face. We only want to pack stuff in areas that we really need it. And now I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and set the rest of my face. And you're just going to buff out those areas, as you can see. I am going to be going in with the Jackie Aina palette again. I'm going to be using Credit, which is a beautiful brown shade. And I'm going to be taking that on a Morphe M433 brush, and I am going to be packing that into the crease. Now we're going to be doing a halo eye today. And I always make sure to use a clean blending brush, and I pack it where I want it, and then I blend it out from there. And then I'm just going to be working it into the outer corner as well. I'm going to go in with Credit on the Sigma E36 brush, and I am going to pack that into the inner corner. Now the point of a halo eye is to make your eye look nice and round. So now that we have our inner and outer corner is where we want it. So now I am going to go in with my center shade, and I am going to go in with Wigglese, which is so pretty. This is like a very pretty red, which is perfect for fall, and I'm just going to go right in the middle of the eye in that blank space. I am liking where this is going. All right, so now I am going to go back into Credit, and I am going to further blend out the crease. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of edges and just blend out the edges. Now that my eyes are just about done, I'm going to go in and do my brows, and I will be right back. Now I am going to go in on the lower lash line, and I am going to go in with Ginger. And I am just going to start layering these on the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to take edges, do the same thing. We just want to connect. And I'm just going to take Credit and really pack that, really pack that close to the lash line. Not to state the obvious or anything, but my eye is looking very rounded. So this halo eye is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And I'm going to go back in with my little brush and just really pack that shade in the outer corner. And then we're just going to, again, blend everything out. I feel the fall. Fall is not in the air, but I feel it everywhere. Now I'm gonna go in and contour because my face needs some contour with this really smoky eye. And I am going to be going in with the Pop Beauty Contour 101 palette. And I am going to be going in with the Sculpt shade. And this is more of like a gray tone. And I'm placing this like a little bit above the hollow of my crease. Just to make the appearance of a chiseled cheek. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite bronzer at the moment, and it is the Sun Stalker Bronzer by Fenty Beauty. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm almost at pan because I use it and love it that much. And I am just going to go right on top of that and just warm it up. And now I'm going to take a bigger fluffy brush and just warm up the face. All right, now that my face is nice and bronzed, I'm gonna go in with blush. And I have been loving the Bareminerals blushes. These are the Bounce and Blur blushes, but I have never liked like a cream blush, but this is kind of like different. This isn't really like a cream. It doesn't like muddy up your makeup like a lot of blushes do, and if you just swatch them on your hands, it doesn't even, like, it doesn't show how it's truly gonna look on your face, like blended in with your foundation. So keep that in mind if you are looking at these. And I'm just going to be using my IT Cosmetics brush, and literally this is all I do. Smile, and then I just work it up onto my face. It just like gives a nice sheen to the cheek. It's like super natural, but like still looks like skin. It's not just like powdery in your face blush. Now I'm going to apply lashes, and if you guys have been following me for like a million years, you guys know that I used to ride so hard for the red cherry lashes. These are the, I guess they're called Stevies now, but they used to be the red cherry number 40 something. And I'm using black glue today, so pray for me. Okay, so I'm starting to remember why I love these lashes, because they are literally the perfect length for my eye. And the lash band is very easy if you're, is very simple to use if you are a beginner. So that's why I always like these lashes, and they're pretty inexpensive. Like I said, I just buy mine off of Amazon. So these are very easy to apply. As you can tell, they look natural yet glamorous at the same time. And I am going to be using the Avon True Color Love at First Lash Mascara. And I am just going to be applying this to my natural lashes, and it's going to blend everything together. And I'm also going to apply mascara on my bottom. All right, and for lips, I am going to be using the Avon Soft Matte Liquid Lip. Now I'm going to be using this beautiful brown shade. I will list the shade name down below because I'm going to butcher it. And I'm just going to use the doe foot applicator to apply. It has poppy seed oil, vitamin E that nourish the lips, and it's paraben, sulfate, and phospholate free. These retail for $12 on avon.com and through your Avon representative. This just looks so fall, so vampy and so fall. I love it. And I think for highlight today, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Mo Honey shade. Because just because it's fall doesn't mean we can't have a good highlight. Now I'm going to set my face using the Morphe, this is the Continuous Setting Mist.
You got that something that can't be seen. You got that one thing that's hard to come by. It's not your